INFJs, often known as the advocates of the Myers-Briggs personality system, are deeply intuitive and idealistic individuals with a profound inner world. But even with their unique gifts, they often struggle with self-doubt, overthinking, and conflicting desires. What if the key to unlocking their potential lies in the way they speak to themselves? Dr. Joe Dispenza, renowned for his teachings on the power of thought and intention, provides transformative insights into how our inner dialogue shapes our reality. By aligning these principles with the INFJ's natural strengths, this guide explores how deliberate self-talk and focused intention can help INFJs manifest their deepest desires. This isn't just about positivity, it's about reprogramming the mind to align with your vision for your life. Let's dive into how INFJs can leverage self-talk and intention to unlock their full potential. Self-talk is not just a mental habit or a passing thought. It's a powerful force that shapes our beliefs, actions, and the very reality we live in. The way you speak to yourself, consciously or unconsciously, is constantly influencing your perception of the world and your place in it. For INFJs, this internal dialogue has a profound impact because of their high sensitivity, introspective nature, and intuitive tendencies. The words you use in your mind are like the compass that directs your life's path, and shifting that language can significantly alter the trajectory of your personal growth. Dr. Joe Dispenza, a leader in the field of neuroscience and personal transformation, has long emphasized the importance of self-talk and its role in shaping our reality. According to Dispenza, our brains are constantly processing and reacting to the messages we tell ourselves. The brain doesn't differentiate between real events and vivid mental images. This means that the more you reinforce certain thoughts and ideas, the more they influence your emotions, physical state, and actions. Dispenza teaches that changing our thoughts can directly influence our experiences. When we speak positively to ourselves, we create new neurological pathways that support growth, resilience, and happiness. Conversely, negative self-talk generates pathways that reinforce fear, doubt, and insecurity. For INFJs, this is especially important, as they tend to be deeply self-reflective, and their internal dialogue often dictates whether they feel empowered or defeated. INFJs are intuitive and compassionate individuals, but they often battle with their inner critics. They are deeply connected to their values and ideals, and when they feel they are falling short of these standards, their inner critic can be loud and unforgiving. Many INFJs fall into the trap of overly focusing on perceived flaws or mistakes, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt. In extreme cases, this negative self-talk may become paralyzing, hindering their ability to take action and pursue their true potential. This tendency can be amplified by the INFJ's desire for perfection. They often set impossibly high standards for themselves, believing that their success and worth are dependent on the achievement of these ideals. When they inevitably fall short, their self-talk tends to turn harsh, with thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," "I should be doing more," "I'll never be able to meet my own expectations." However, this pattern of self-talk isn't permanent. It can be changed with conscious effort and a commitment to reshaping how they communicate with themselves. To understand why self-talk is so impactful, it's important to recognize how the brain processes these internal messages. When you think a thought, your brain releases chemicals that match the emotion associated with that thought. Positive thoughts trigger uplifting chemicals, while negative thoughts lead to the release of stress hormones like cortisol. Over time, this creates a physical and emotional environment in which certain patterns become ingrained. For INFJs, who already possess heightened sensitivity to both internal and external environments, this dynamic is even more critical. Their emotions and thoughts are strongly interconnected, and the messages they send to themselves directly influence their state of mind and well-being. INFJs, like other personality types, can get caught in self-limiting cycles, but by changing the way they speak to themselves, they can break free from these constraints and create a reality that aligns with their highest aspirations. The first step in transforming self-talk is becoming aware of it. INFJs can be highly introspective, so they may already be aware of their negative thought patterns. However, recognizing the specific language of self-criticism and judgment is key. Notice the subtle messages you're sending yourself throughout the day. Whether you're criticizing your actions, doubting your worth, or worrying about your future. Journal prompt. Write down your recurring self-talk patterns. Are there certain phrases or words that appear often? What feelings are associated with them? Once you've identified negative or limiting thoughts, the next step is to reframe them. For INFJs, this can mean replacing harsh judgments with compassionate statements. Instead of saying, "I'm a failure," try reframing it to, "I'm learning and growing with every experience." This allows you to maintain a growth mindset and recognize that mistakes are part of the journey, not a reflection of your self-worth. Affirmations for INFJs. I am worthy of success and happiness. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. I trust in my intuition and my ability to navigate life's complexities. I embrace my emotions as a source of wisdom. Self-talk is not only verbal, it's also visual. INFJs are highly imaginative, and they can use this trait to visualize positive outcomes. For example, if an INFJ feels anxious about an upcoming presentation, instead of envisioning failure, they can picture themselves speaking with confidence and success. The brain doesn't distinguish between a real event and a vividly imagined one, so this type of visualization can prime the brain to work toward the desired outcome. Visualization tip. Each day, take a few moments to close your eyes and visualize yourself succeeding in an area of your life that you want to manifest. Imagine every detail, including the emotions and sensations you would experience if that vision became a reality. Shift from self-judgment to self-compassion. INFJs tend to be perfectionists and can be their own harshest critics. To transform their self-talk, INFJs need to embrace self-compassion and treat themselves with the same kindness and understanding they offer others. Instead of saying, "I should be better," INFJs can remind themselves, "I am exactly where I need to be in this moment, and I'm making progress every day." Compassionate self-talk. It's okay to make mistakes. They are part of my growth. I am proud of how far I've come. I am doing my best, and that's enough. Changing your internal dialogue doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent practice and a commitment to change. INFJs can make self-compassionate self-talk a daily habit by repeating positive affirmations and visualizing their success every day. Over time, this will shift their mindset from one of self-doubt to one of empowerment and confidence. Daily ritual. Set aside a few minutes each morning or evening to practice affirmations, visualize your desired outcomes, and reflect on the progress you've made. For example, if an INFJ feels frustration and uncertainty about a decision, mindfulness allows them to sit with those emotions without immediately acting on them. Instead of allowing negative emotions to dictate their next steps, INFJs can observe what thoughts are contributing to the frustration and see if those thoughts are serving them. Taking deep, slow breaths can help reduce emotional reactivity and bring clarity to the mind. Noticing where tension or discomfort exists in the body helps INFJs connect to their emotions and release built-up stress. Writing down emotions as they arise provides INFJs with an opportunity to explore how thoughts and feelings are interwoven. Journaling can be a great way to untangle complex emotional states and gain insight into how they align with their cognitive processes. INFJs possess a powerful gift of intuition that can serve as a bridge between mind and emotions. When they trust their inner wisdom, INFJs can move beyond limiting beliefs and mental patterns that often distort emotional experiences. Intuition serves as a guiding force, helping INFJs sense the underlying truth of situations and understand the emotional responses they may not yet consciously be aware of. By practicing mindfulness and listening to their intuition, INFJs can begin to trust themselves more fully. This trust allows them to act in ways that honor both their rational thoughts and emotional needs, creating an integrated and harmonious approach to life. It also helps them make decisions that align with their core values, enhancing the sense of purpose that is so important to them. When INFJs achieve alignment between their thoughts and emotions, the benefits are profound. Here are some of the key advantages of this balance. Conflicting thoughts and emotions are a major source of stress. Aligning them creates a sense of calm and coherence in the mind, reducing anxiety and promoting emotional stability. INFJs become more confident in their decisions when their mind and emotions are aligned. They are able to access both their rational thinking and emotional intelligence to choose the best path forward. INFJs often struggle with expressing themselves authentically due to the fear of being misunderstood or rejected. Aligning their inner thoughts and emotions allows them to communicate with clarity and confidence, knowing that their words and actions are a true reflection of who they are. When the mind and emotions are in sync, INFJs develop a stronger sense of self-confidence. They begin to trust their judgment, actions, and emotional responses, creating a sense of empowerment. INFJs often carry limiting beliefs rooted in past experiences or societal expectations, such as "I'm too introverted to lead" or "I need to put others first to be loved." These beliefs can sabotage their ability to attract their desires. Joe Dispenza's approach. He explains that the subconscious mind operates on repeated patterns. To change your reality, you must replace old, limiting beliefs with empowering ones. INFJ's advantage. With their reflective nature, INFJs are well equipped to identify and reprogram these limiting beliefs. Identify the belief. Write down recurring negative thoughts. Challenge it. Ask, "Is this absolutely true?" Replace it. Craft a positive affirmation, e.g., "I am a confident and capable leader." Repetition is key. By consistently reinforcing new beliefs, INFJs can shift their mindset and attract the outcomes they desire. Self-love isn't a luxury. It's the foundation of attracting abundance. INFJs, who are naturally nurturing toward others, often struggle to extend the same compassion to themselves. Dr. Dispenza's perspective: you can't attract love, success, or happiness if you're not emitting those frequencies. Cultivating self-love is essential for aligning with your desires. The INFJ trap. Many INFJs equate self-love with selfishness, leading to self-neglect and burnout. Self-love practices. Daily affirmations. "I am worthy of love and abundance." Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your efforts, no matter how small. Boundaries. Protect your energy by saying no when needed. When INFJs prioritize self-love, they elevate their vibration, attracting people and opportunities that reflect their newfound sense of worth. As natural visionaries, INFJs excel at imagining future possibilities. Dr. Dispenza highlights that visualization is a critical tool for creating your reality, and INFJs are uniquely equipped to leverage this practice. Creative visualization. Create a mental movie of your desired life, focusing on every detail. INFJ's vivid imagination makes this process particularly powerful. Emotional immersion. Don't just see it, feel it. Engage all your senses to make the vision as real as possible. Visualization ritual for INFJs. Set aside 10 minutes daily. Close your eyes and visualize your ideal life as if it's happening now. Pair the visualization with feelings of gratitude and excitement. With consistent practice, this powerful tool can help INFJs bridge the gap between imagination and reality. Dr. Dispenza emphasizes that gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions for manifesting your desires. INFJs, who often focus on the needs of others, can use gratitude to shift their attention to abundance and possibilities. INFJ's gratitude advantage. Their natural appreciation for meaningful connections and experiences gives them a head start in cultivating gratitude. How gratitude works. By expressing gratitude for your desires, as if they've already manifested. You align yourself with the frequency of abundance. Daily gratitude practice. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each morning. Include 1 future gratitude, such as, I'm so thankful for my fulfilling career. Reflect on these feelings throughout the day. Gratitude transforms the INFJ's mindset, allowing them to focus on what's possible rather than what's lacking. INFJs often live in the future, imagining possibilities or worrying about outcomes. However, Dr. Dispenza teaches that the present moment is where transformation occurs. INFJ challenge. Overthinking and analyzing can pull them out of the present moment, preventing them from fully engaging with life. Mindfulness and manifestation. Being present allows INFJs to tap into their intuition and align with their desires. Mindfulness tips for INFJs. Practice meditation to quiet the mind. Use grounding techniques, such as focusing on your breath or senses. Remind yourself, the present is where my power lies. By embracing the now, INFJs can release resistance and create the emotional space for their desires to flow into their lives. INFJs have a unique ability to combine deep intuition, emotional resonance, and visionary thinking to create a life aligned with their highest values. By applying Joe Dispenza's principles, such as intentional self-talk, visualization, and gratitude, they can transform their mindset and manifest their deepest desires. The key is to focus on progress rather than perfection. Each shift in thought, emotion, and behavior brings INFJs closer to the life they envision. What about you? Are you ready to speak to yourself in a way that aligns with your dreams? Share your thoughts, experiences, and practices in the comments. Let's create a community where we empower one another to live authentically and abundantly